season as a whole?
Definitely always disappointing when you don't make playoffs by any means. I think there's a lot of good things that we can take back through what we did as a whole, especially early on, the way we battled through the injuries and with the youth in our team and how much better you saw people get towards the end of the year. I think moving forward, it's really going to benefit us.
You guys did get to 80 wins. Obviously, it wasn't as bad as it could have been, but obviously there's some things that I think you would like to work on in the offseason, and the team in general has to make some changes as well.
Definitely. I think everybody kind of knows going into this offseason what they need to do to get better and to push us to a championship caliber team. Myself being more consistency. Like I said yesterday, I think that towards the second half of the year, I think I really started to settle in and get back to my approach, and through the help of Shelty and the coaching staff really helped me settle down back into my approach, and so trying to carry that just into next year.
Your thoughts on Kevin's performance as a manager for his first year?
It was great. The communication all year long I thought was fantastic. Really, I've never seen a manager be that open and being able to communicate what he needed out of you on a daily basis. Obviously, rookie manager, I think sometimes the game gets sped up a little bit, and then you saw towards the back half of the year, he got better, and then he really, learned just as we were all learning, and he's going to be a great leader for us. He was a great manager this year, and he's only going to get better.
Do you think injuries were the difference between 80 wins and maybe a playoff team?
I think they were big. I mean, you talk about missing Alex Cobb, Drew Smiley, and Matt Moore for, Cobb the whole year. Those pitchers for a lot of our season is huge. Those guys are big to our team. And with Jaso and Loney being out for a while. But I think more so we had opportunities with the team that we had to close out ball games. We had the most one-run ball games in the big leagues, and we lost the most. So I think that was probably the biggest thing this year is not being able to win the tight ball games and the ball games that win at extra innings.
Does that come with more experienced players as you get older?
Absolutely. I think now that we've been through that, I mean, you saw these last two games. I mean, they don't really mean much to us as far as getting anywhere, but the walk-off hit by Tim, and we just started to see down the stretch the homer by Cabby in the 8th against Miami. Those are the type of hits that we're going to need next year, and I think that everybody learning that just do your job. I think it's going to pay off.
Do you think that the team needs to do a lot to become a playoff team next year?
No, I don't think so. I think we do need a couple key parts. I don't know exactly what that looks like. I'm not a GM, so I can't tell you, but I do think we have the pieces to get that. But I don't think we're far away. I mean, with the youth of our team and the talent that we have coming out with an 80 wins, that's amazing to me, especially with all the injuries that we had. So, getting a veteran guy in here with Longo and the rest of them will be huge. But I think you add a couple pieces and we're going to be a dangerous team next year.
Do you want to be a GM someday?
I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead. That's a long way away, Mark. I mean, maybe in the booth with Brian and Dwayne up there. I don't know. Sports Center. Who knows? I was listening to the sports radio thing this morning, so that might be something we could talk about.
Mark's asking these silly questions, but most importantly, who won rock, paper, scissors?
Listen, I don't know if you guys watched the video, but if you go back to the Miami series, it was the first sweep of the year. All right, first game I went rock, second game I went paper, and third game I went scissors, and I beat Mikey and KK, all three of them. All right, that's a record, and it should go down in the books. Let the record show I swept them in Miami.
But KK is kind of an easy mark in that game, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, you know every time he's going paper or scissors. I mean, it's just ridiculous, and he's an easy read. Thank you, guys.